ليه هو يكون
قول لي بقى تشتغل منين عشان انا متابع معاك. انا اشتريت واحده انت ما بعرفش اسجل. انت بتسجلها فيديو دلوقتي؟
ايوه فيديو.
هم سامعيننا دلوقتي انا بنسجل.
Thank you all for coming. We'll just start with a brief presentation about Nizek and our nanotechnology products, and a few upcoming projects are ongoing, so it's going to be beneficial for all of us. So I hand it over to my senior, Mr. Roshan. He's also from Nizek, so it's all good.
Thank you so much, sir. Especially Dr. Farah for this wonderful event that we organized with you here. So this actually event is for specifically for this for atomic force microscopy, for surface analysis and surface characterization for different materials. So just I will take 5-7 minutes just to let you know about Nizek and nanotechnology. So we will immediately hand over this mic to Mr. Khalid, who will be presented today for AFM. So we as Nizek, just 1 or 2 slides. So Nizek Global Engineering Systems, we established actually in 1998. We provide solution to Aramco and other oil companies here. Especially we are located in our head office is in Kuwait. So we have branch offices. I will let you know here. So we are very famous actually in the field of oil, gas, petrochemical, electrical, IT companies. If you see our website, Nizek, so you will see our expertise there. So we have our network offices in the region. Means this is really a good point to mention here. That we are not only working in Saudi Arabia, we are involved in different projects in the region. Like I can tell you, one very big project nowadays we have in Qatar Foundation. Now it's very famous. So we recently got a very big order from there. So we have 2 AFM, 2 profilers, and they have very big fabrication facility for nanosensors, for MEMS devices to fabricate these things. So even the FEI, the electron microscopes, we supply to them. Even in cows, we have electron microscope and AFM, Looker AFM. Yesterday we were there in cows, so we gave we had actually workshop in cows yesterday, so on AFM. So we have one installed system there. So on that we gave one presentation, and then we had some hands-on on the instrument as well. Just give you an idea about so I will not go in detail. So we are from Nizek lab system, which is totally related to the laboratory solution, and this is our regional coverage. I just want to mention here, we have office in Jeddah, in Ayashati, in Riyadh, and we have a head office in Dammam. In UAE we have in Free Zone, and in Dubai, in Qatar we are working with one company. So our presence is in Bahrain. We are also we are involved in this business. Just to give you an idea about Nizek big projects, we were we are the actually subcontractor of Aramco also. So we started actually Abdul Bain company. They started with Aramco, and now we are providing solution to them, to Aramco R&D, to their plants, to their gas fields, oil fields in Khurays and Fursania. If you see, we have big projects there. Also, especially I want to mention about cows. So cows was also that was Aramco project, and so we were the only company in Saudi Arabia. So we provided all instruments to cows. So I can give you a summary that we provided around more than 10,000 instruments to cows. Not any other company, only Nizek we provide. That was a very, very big project, and for us. So, and we handed over last year this project to them. Now they are working as independent university. So I will just spend some time on one slide that is totally related to our field. Maybe someone from backside cannot see. It's very small. So we are from nanotechnology. So we are providing clean room solutions, fabrication, and characterization. This is our specialty. So I can give you some examples like clean room. So we have completed our 4th clean room project in Taiwan University, Medina. It's a very big clean room, 340 square meter. Class 100, class 1000 clean room we provided. The second is in King Abdullah Nanotechnology Center. So we provided a clean room for them. In physics department, King Saud University, and also in physics department in King Abdullah University. So we have these clean rooms, and we provided the instrument inside. So I just want to mention specifically here about the SEM-TEM and dual beam. We are working with FEI. So we have more than 50 systems installed in Saudi Arabia. So the biggest reference is even again the cows, Aramco and Sabiq. They are using for R&D for FEI system, for SEM-TEM, for dual beam. They are using our technologies for material characterization. Secondly, the atomic force microscopy, SILS, and optical profilometry that we are working with Bruker Nano. So this is our strength, that Bruker Nano specifically, because one doctor was asking about overall Bruker. Bruker is very, it has a big profile, product profile, but we specifically as Nizek, we are representing their nano, the metrology and tribology part. We are representing Bruker in Saudi Arabia. So the second thing I just want to mention is the lithography process. In lithography process, that is a basic tool to generate patterns. Nowadays, like if you are working on MEMS or nanosensors or any device you want to fabricate, micro nano device, there are 2-3 technologies at the moment we have, like laser writers that you can generate some patterns. You have UV lithography that by using UV light you have a resist on it, and then you generate some pattern, you make any device, and then you go to another process. The third thing is the electron beam lithography. Even with that, we can generate some pattern with these to fabricate any device, and then we go for further process to characterize it or deposit some material on it. So in thin film, specifically for physics and chemistry people, it's very famous. Now, recently we supplied one very big instrument to King Khalid University, AHA. That is a molecular beam epitaxy MBE system for thin film applications for InGas, like indium gallium arsenic, with doping materials like boron and carbon. So that is a very big configuration for thin film, and I think in the world nowadays this is a best tool to fabricate the thin film very uniform way. So this is MB is very good technique for that. So ellipsometry, that people they know about to study the optical properties of the surface and also the thickness of your thin films. If you have multi-layers, for example in LED or in solar applications, if you have multi-layers, so this is non-destructive technique. You have light that penetrates in the surface, and it reflects back with some refractive index. So you see the each thickness of each layer. This is the ellipsometer for us. Particle size analysis and particle counters means for micro and nano level. This is also our strength. 4 size materials for orders of characterization. This is also we can provide for BET analysis, zeta potential. Also use option, physics option. This is also we are working with contact room company from US. Nano and micro indentation tribology tool. We are working with Bruker to study the nano and micro nanomechanical properties of the sample surface. Means that we can also provide a solution for that. And especially for physics people who are working in magnetic properties of any material, so we can provide a solution of physical and magnetic property measurement system like SQUID, VSM. So we have many references here. In King Abdul University, we have one PPMS system called 14 Tesla, very big system. In KAUST, we have 3 systems, one for 14 Tesla, 9 Tesla, and 16 Tesla system. Recently, they worked with very big configuration. Just to see the characteristics of your material, like B and H curve, that the hysteresis that you want to study for any material that you can do by using VSM or SQUID. This is a very famous technique. In thin film processing, especially, I want to mention about the deposition, like thermal deposition, E-beam deposition, pulse laser deposition, sputtering, RF sputtering, evaporation. So we can provide solution for that as well, for thin film deposition. E-beam lithography, we are working with Wraith. Wraith is a German company, very, very famous and now world leader in providing a lithography solution. And also the clean room solutions, as I mentioned. So this is our nanotechnology profile. We are working with the customers, with the universities, with the R&D centers to provide a complete solution for characterization or fabricating any device. So what we heard from Al-Qura University, that soon they're going to have a central facility, means for the university, like Faculty of Science, they are working on it. So in nanotechnology, material characterizations, so these are the basic technologies that we can talk in detail. This is just a summary that what we are representing, and we are providing solution. So if you have any question about these, I'm available. My colleague is available, so we can talk. Thank you. So I will just hand over this to Mr. Khalid Kaja. He's from Bruker. He's an application scientist in AFM technology and atomic force microscopy. He's expert on it. He has a very good background in AFM, especially on electrical measurements. So he will explain this to you. Thank you.
السلام كده أفضل يعني بين يعني أنا اسمي خالد كجا. فأنا رح أحكي عربي بس يعني ساينس وايز يبقى في شحلات يعني بالعربي ما تزبط معي صراحة، ما أعرفها بالعربي، فأبقى أروح على الإنجليش. لو في أي وقت يعني في البرزنتيشن if you have a question just stop me. Okay. أنا زي ما قال روشان الباك جراوند، أنا يعني I joined Bruker very recently. Before Bruker أنا كنت في السويس فيدرال انستيتيوت اوف تكنولوجي and IBM ريسيرش في سويسرلاند في زوريخ سويسرا، ومعايا PhD في النانو فيزيكس. اوكي. فالباك جراوند أنا الباك جراوند تاعي في الاي اف ام especially nano electrical AFM ويعني little bit of nano mechanical. الجول هذا بتاع البرزنتيشن today is I want to show you what you can do with AFM lately, so latest technology in AFM. هلا أنا ما عندي فكرة لو حضرتكم عندكم ديجا يعني experience مسبقة في AFM أو تسمعون عنها وما شفتوا AFM، فأنا I will try to have the presentation starting a little bit from يعني basic concept والهدف بتاعي اني اعمل تريجر للايماجينيشن. اوكي؟ انا مش رح اعرض ستاديز، رح اعرض application examples in biology, material sciences, chemistry. والهدف انه at the end of the presentation you are thinking, oh, I can do this, maybe I can do that. وان شاء الله انا اعطيكم الكارت. ف any question at any time, any idea, any discussion, just send me an email. So my presentation will be horizons beyond topography. Okay, very wide title. Bruker, okay, has different divisions. I work for Bruker Nanosurfaces Division. So Bruker Nanosurfaces Division نحن بنعمل atomic force microscopy. We fabricate, we study, we develop atomic force microscopy. Okay. What is atomic force microscopy? الكونسبت، الفكرة تبع الatomic force microscopy بسيطة جدا. هي عبارة عن الطريقة اللي بتسمح للإنسان إنه ينظر إلى المادة بأصغر المقياس اللي ممكن الواحد ينظره، واللي هو مقياس الذرة وما دون. فإذا نحن بالنسبة يعني for the nanoscale world، عالم الذرات غير مرئي بالنسبة لنا، صحيح؟ نحن بننظر للطاولة أو للكتاب ما بنشوف الذرة، بنشوفه مايكروسكوبيكلي. فنحن كإنسان يعني بالخليقة تبعتنا سبحان الله بالعين، نحن عميان. We are blind for the atomic scale. So زي العميان يعني زي blind people, the concept is easy. الشخص الأعمى لو يرغب يدوس أو يرى يعني يشوف يعرف العالم اللي هو ممنوع عنه بصريا، يستعمل إصبعه، صحيح؟ يبقى we feel the surface, we touch the surface. لو نحن عندنا مثلا قلم على السيرفس أو يستعمل العصا، بالبروب، it's a probe. فنحن we touch the surface، الرجل الأعمى، when there is anything on the surface, the feature يبقى يطلع وينزل ويطلع وينزل، يعرف في يعني الدماغ سبحان الله يعمل صورة 3D image what is on the surface. مع إنه الرجل لا يرى بعينه ولكن يستعمل probe. It's exactly what we do in anything. بس instead إنه نستعمل probe اللي هي الإصبع أو العصا، نستعمل something we call atomic force microscopy probe. هذه الاتوميك مايكروسكوبي بروب هي العصا العلميه لحتى نقدر ننظر للذرات وما دون الذرات. هذه الصوره this image is SEM image. Okay? يعني electron microscopy image. مقاييس هذه اللي هي انا اسميها الابره tip probe او cantilever. مقاييس we are talking about tool length is around 100-200 micrometer. Okay? وفي اخرها في تب يبقى شكلها زي البيراميد الهرم، ولكن هذا الهرم ارتفاعه 10 15 20 مايكرومتر. and on that الابكس تبعه يعني الطرف الشارب تبع التب هي حوالي 2 نانومتر up to 100 نانومتر. فاحنا نتخيل معنا عصا اخرها مروس 2 نانومتر، فنحن لو ندوس على الاتومز نشوفهم. This is the idea. Why we call it atomic force microscopy? لأنه نحن لما ندوس we feel forces. We don't see. We feel. And when you feel, it's a force. أنا بشعر بالفورس ما بشوفها. And that's what happened. نحن في عنا one atom في آخر البروب، في آخر التب، وideally في one atom in front of the tip على السيرفس. فهالتو atoms يقتربوا من بعضهم، يعني أنا أجيب الإبرة probe cantilever and bring it close. So two atoms, one on the probe and one on the surface, they come close. And as a physicist, we understand, or chemistry or any scientific field, we have two atoms that come together. لما يقتربوا يصير في attraction زي الكواكب. Same principle. There's attraction. But we have charges. The charges اللي هي Van der Waals forces, the charges لما يقتربوا التشارجز من بعضهم يصير في inversion. فيتحول نحن at very short distance يصير عندنا repulsion. بالفيزيكس والكيمستري نعرف